What's up, guys? Theran Crouch, Midwest Maniac Outdoors. It's October 8th. It's a great morning. This is actually my second day in a row being out here at the Ivy Lease. 43 degrees. We got like a 2 to 4 mile an hour southeast wind. Just perfect. It's gonna feel super, super good. It's my second day out here. Yesterday morning, the old man and I, we saw 14 deer on this 11-acre parcel. That's absolutely great. We saw one shooter buck, couldn't get a shot on him. A lot of does, a lot of yearlings, so it's really good. The deer herd out here is really healthy. But I'm coming out here second day in a row because tomorrow, the next day, it's going to be storming a lot of rain, so I'm going to let it rest. It's going to be gone on the weekend, and then probably not going to hunt it again until next week, if that. So I'm going to let it get its rest in, but I had to take advantage of these 2 days in a row being 45 degrees, you know, roughly around here, and the small winds. And you know, yesterday it paid off. We just couldn't get a shot, so hopefully it pays off a little bit better today. And you know, I can get a shot on one of these bucks. Out here we have 4 shooters, 2 that I'm specifically looking at. One named Deuce and one's named Cactus Jack. But there's several 8s and one big 9 that they come in. You know, hey, I have no qualms. I'll let it fly. I hand out the Maniac smack to any deer. So let's hope we can get after it. I'm out here a little bit early, but we'll get set in, let the wood settle down, and let's put some horns on the ground. So here I am, I'm up in the stand, plenty of time. I'm early, like I had said, gave me plenty of room for air, setting up my camera, everything of that nature. Being on a cell film hunt makes things a little harder. You got to do things just a little bit different. But great morning, like I had suspected. Lots of deer activity. I could hear the turkeys talking, I could hear the deer walking, and it did not take long after daybreak for the deer to start crossing them. The deer crossing above me was really fun to watch because I got to see a young 2.5-year-old do his thing. Being October, early October, was still a little too early for them to really be pushing, but he's young, he doesn't understand. He'll learn one day, but as of right now, he's just doing his thing being a young buck. Now, as the morning goes by, I mean, there are deer all over me. They're continuously moving. They're up above me, they're below me, they're behind me, they're in front of me, they're right below me. It was super cool. You know, it's one of those things where you get to sit here and watch these animals and they have no idea where you're at. Kind of creepy, but still kind of cool at the same time. Yeah, so it's one of those things you can't complain when you got deer on you, even if they're not shooters. Just something cool, fun to enjoy and watch. And as time went on, I actually started hearing the turkeys down in the bottom, and I figured they were coming my way. Just as I had assumed, turkeys actually came out and started working in. Some actually even pitched down in. I knew there was definitely a big tom in the group, seemed like with a bunch of hens. And so they moseyed on, they ate, they did their thing in the bottom, and then they began to come my way. So as I'm watching these birds walk up to me, I catch a glimpse of something that I hadn't dealt with before, and that was a bearded hen. I have never killed a bearded hen. I have seen 1 or 2 in my life, but never had the opportunity to harvest one. I'm the only one in the group that hasn't harvested a bearded hen, so once I saw her, man, I was locked in. That is what I wanted. So this is where the hunt gets fun. Like I had said, I was on this bearded hen. She is exactly what I wanted. That was a big beard on her, and I was not changing anything for him. Even though this tom was standing there at a 20-yard shot looking right at me, open, clear as day, and that hen was behind a big branch, I was still dead set on her. And greedy never wins, man.
I'm out in a tree that's great for turkeys. Very, very good tree for whitetail, but not great for turkeys. And eventually I ended up getting a little too antsy, I guess, and one of them busted me. That was off outside of the camera angle, and that's when things really started to get dicey. So I can tell the turkeys are spooked, and they actually end up getting behind a big tree that I was going to use to my advantage to draw back and let one of them walk out in front of me. But it's called hunting for a reason, not killing. So things got a little wild. I didn't have my rangefinder on me. I was in a situation where I couldn't get to it. They took off running, so I just had to guess, and I let one fly. I got greedy. I don't know what else to say. There is no other excuse. I got greedy, and that's what I get. I should have took the tom. You know, 9 times out of 10 after this, I'll take that tom. But man, I just got too caught up, and as hunters, we do that sometimes. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's a live and learn. I'm still young. I got a lot of time ahead of me to hunt. But I don't even know. There's no excuse. There's nothing I can say. I'm gonna look for that hidden come springtime, and her and I, we have unfinished business. So for her to think that it's done, it isn't. We're just getting started. So she wins round 1, but we'll see come this 2020 spring who comes out on top. I'm gonna be chasing her hard, so I hope she's ready. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. You got a good kick out of me being greedy. You get to laugh at me, point a finger at me, whatever you want to do. Now I know I'm going to shoot the tom from now on that's standing there giving me that perfect shot. But it is what it is. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on our channel. And tell all your friends. Until then, keep handing out that Maniac smack.